Good afternoon. Welcome, friends. Today is January 6th. I am Tammy of Tammy's Knitting Podcast, and I wanted to just go over the next 3 days of cast-ons that I added into my 10 days of cast-ons for the new year. So if you guys are interested in any of that, stick around. I will go through all of my cast-ons. So I decided for the first 10 days of January to cast on a new project for those first 10 days. Projects that I knew I was going to cast on anyways. Some of them I had already had the yarn in a bag ready to cast on, and I just thought, you know what, why not cast them on and just see where you get with all the projects, along with getting all of your other projects done. My goal is to try to do 30 minutes on each project every day, along with casting on a new one for the first 10 days. So I want to go over and show you what I have done on my projects for the first 6 days. I just cast on my day 6 project, but let's go into the projects that we started already. So let's look at day 1 project. Okay. My day 1 project is the perennial scarf. And this yarn is, the pattern is by Lisa Ross. And, oh, yeah, that is the correct side. And the yarn is from Longmeadow Wool Farms. And my friend got me this yarn, and I am this far on the project. It is variegating your yarn into each other. I just connected ball 4, I believe, or I'm ready to connect ball 4. But this is how far I got in the first 6 days on my project. Okay. Well, day 2's project was my daydream hat, and I got this done. So my day 2 project is done. It is not blocked or anything. But yeah, I got that done. I still have some little nuggets and then this much left of the blue. And I thought I'm going to put it in this little Ziploc bag here and probably use it to make a pair of socks, because I definitely probably have enough to make a pair of shorty socks, and I can just put little strips of color in all of them, but I want to keep them all together. So I'm going to put them in here, and that's going to be one of the times when I need a pair of socks or something. I will pull those out and just take each ball, because each one has a different amount in it. Take each ball and divide it in half and cut it and then wind it so that I have exactly the same number, the same amount of inches in each stripe that I do. Same with the blue, the navy, I will stripe that, or I'll weigh it up and I will cake that out to 2 even balls as best as I can. So that was day 2. And for my hat, I should say, the pattern was Daydream, and I think it's by Red Heart. And then the yarn was Emma's yarn. It was a kit that I got for a shawl, and I just held it double to do a little beanie. So, okay. Day 3, I don't think I showed you because I hadn't quite started them yet, but I was going to, and when I podcasted. And so I got my vanilla socks started with day 3 is our vanilla white vanilla socks, and the yarn is from Elk and Me. It was left over from my whistle down cowl that I had made, and I just got that far. I had more of the solid blue, so we're using the variegated as our cuff, heel, and toe if we have enough. If not, we'll use either this blue as a solid, or if I don't have enough of the blue, I will end up using a solid pink or purple or something that'll go with that for the toe. I have plenty of other little nuggets of stuff in here that I could do a couple of toes with. Okay, so that's day 4. No, 1, 2. That was day 3. Day 4, and this is another new one that you have not seen. Day 4 is my Mama cardigan, and that is by Pip and Pin, and the yarn is lace weight from Cornbread and Honey, held with a white undyed fingering. So it's going to be like a sport weight, a little bit of a warmer sweater, but that's okay. But yeah, I'm liking this so far. It's got a new stitch that I've never done. It's a broken brioche stitch or half brioche stitch. Almost looks like a honeycomb stitch on the back of that. Very pretty. But yeah, I'm trying to think. I've got the tag in here with the color. Cosmic Bowling. And it was Cosmic Bowling in her lace weight. So I have 2 big things of lace weight yarn. And then I have a bunch of undyed that I'm just adding with it. So that is day 4 project. Day 5 project is my Wild Diamonds cowl. And that is from Tellybean Knits. The pattern is from Tellybean Knits. The yarn is from Hobby Lobby. It is their Soft and Silk. I think that's what it's called. Soft and Sleek. Soft and Sleek. It says it's a DK weight. It's more of a sport weight, I would say. It's a very light DK. It's very, very light. But yeah, so that's where I'm at with day 5 project. Started that last night. I didn't get as much knitting done yesterday as I wanted to, because after work I had a lot of errands to run, and I didn't get sitting down to actually start doing some knitting till almost 7:30. So I ended up getting a little bit of something done on everything, but yeah, not as much. I took my socks with me, so I got a little bit more done on those, but I do try to do 30 minutes of every project each day. My hat, well, let's talk about day 6 project. Just got it on the needles right now. Cover up my face here. This is my Silverberg tee, and my yarn is from Cornbread and Honey, and it is Icebreaker. I have 2 skeins of this to go ahead and do, but yeah, I'm not very far. Just cast it on here a few minutes ago, and I'm just doing the ribbing for the neck. Yeah, and once I get the ribbing done, it'll be good. It'll get moving a little bit faster. There's some raglan decreases. There's a little bit of lace pattern, I believe, in the back of it, not in the front. Might be in the front and the back. Can't remember. But it's kind of a crop sleeve on that one. I will put all the information in the show notes below. I've been putting the day 1 of what pattern I started. Under that, all the patterns that I was doing, that I had picked out and got ready to do. But yeah, so that is day 6. But the reason I ended up getting this done, we ended up going to a party, and this was the only thing that I could take with me that was small enough to knit on. and I ended up knitting all of my stripes. When I went to the party, I had done my ribbing on the way to the party, and I was just starting to knit in the round. And I thought I can knit in the round and talk to people. And then I did, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows of blue. And then I started every 3 rows, I alternated my colors. And it ended up being that I finished this color and I did 2 rounds or 3 rounds and I was ready to decrease. I was like, that's enough. And we were almost to the end of the party. I put it away at that point because I knew I kind of know what the decreases are, but I don't always. I always just like look at the pattern, and I didn't take a pattern with me or anything. I just figured I could work on this and not have to worry about anything. So that's what I ended up doing, getting that done. But yeah, so one of my projects is done already. And yeah, I'm hoping maybe I'll have my socks done on Saturday when I podcast again for day 10. I am going on a retreat the 11th through the 14th. So this was kind of why I wanted to do this, so that I had a bunch of new projects to work on at the retreat, get them all cast on, and I didn't have to cast anything on. And I just had projects to work on and different projects to work on. So I still have 4 more projects to cast on by the end of the week. Don't know which one I'm going to grab tomorrow, but we'll grab a project and we will get that cast on. But yeah, so that is where I am at with all of my projects that I started for the first 6 days of the new year, of my new cast-ons. Okay, so that is it. I just wanted to let you guys know where I was at and show you the progress on all of my projects that I got cast on. I keep posting every day on Instagram my newest projects, so I still have to do that for day 6. But yeah, I will come back on Saturday sometime and show you the last day of my cast-ons, what I cast on, and see how far we got in the first 10 days. And then you guys can see what I got done when I podcast after the retreat. I'll go to the retreat and have a good time, do a little bit of knitting and chatting with people. I might try to get some video of, some of the activities that we do at the retreat. I'm not sure. It's the first time I've been to this retreat, so I don't know what to expect. But I'm looking forward to it, getting away and just getting away and being with a bunch of crafty people. Okay, so that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, liking, subscribing. I appreciate every one of you who have liked and subscribed to my channel. And if you guys have not subscribed to it, consider doing so. It does benefit me by you subscribing to my YouTube channel. Okay, have a good day. Bye.